My name is Mandy Clarke. I am a musician. 36 and I was born in Livingston. I'm not a member of any political party. I can't think of my first memory of realising that I was, or about being Scottish, but I guess the first time you go on holiday and you can't drink from the tap. I think Scottish people have got a great sense of humour. I think we're very down to earth. We're not pretentious. We're not a pretentious bunch. We're always told that we're one of the friendliest nations, which I think is true. Edinburgh and Glasgow, people always say Glasgow is a friendlier city, but I think maybe, yeah, I think that is true. When I moved to Glasgow, I was like, holy shit, people talk to you all the time. Like if you're standing at a bus stop, they're just like, hi, how's it going? And you're just like, and I was used to living in Edinburgh for like 10 years where like you didn't really speak to anyone. Absolute shite, excuse my language, but it's like the year before COVID happened. That year and a half before that was like the most success like I've ever had, like musically, and it just felt like I was like walking on the air all the time. Like I felt like I was like floating around all the time, and then it was like shit. I was like, right, okay, that'll only last for a couple of months, and then I'll pick back up again. But now it's like I feel like I've been redundant for like a year and a half. Like everyone, the first few months was just utter panic and anxiety, and I lost a lot of work. Like obviously, I lost a whole year of work, which at the beginning was only going to be, potentially, because COVID was only going to last for 3 weeks, right? But we were like, shit, we've lost the tour that was coming up in 2 weeks' time, and then it went on and on and on, and then this things were rescheduled, and I think it actually hit me worse. Like the second time everything was rescheduled or didn't get rescheduled, I was just kind of like it's all in the air, because that was when it was like shit, I've properly lost this. And I guess like everyone like it's kind of adapted to it, and then there's things that have came out of it that I wouldn't have done had this not happened. Like teaching on, like I've been teaching online for since kind of April, May, which I'd never ever thought of doing before, and I've met quite a lot of cool people and taught a lot of folk, and that's been really nice. It was kind of like a positive thing that came out of it. I'm drinking some green tea. I actually stopped drinking 2.5 months ago. I'm not sure if it's going to be a long-term decision or if when things go back to normal, I'll have a drink again. But I definitely think that we do have quite a bad relationship with alcohol, if I'm being honest. If you go to a party or like a wedding or something and you're not having alcohol, everyone's a bit like, oh, he's probably really boring or something. There's just a weird thing with it, and I don't know. I think people drink to excess like a lot here. When it started, I'd stocked up for more booze in the house than I had with food, because I was like, I would rather run out of food than run out of booze because I can't do this sober, which is kind of like at the time I didn't question that was quite a weird thing to think, and I can't speak for everyone, but I feel like I definitely depending on alcohol, whether I'm happy or sad, or if you're celebrating or mourning, or like you need a drink. I want to say like, yeah, I feel great, but I just feel exactly the same, to be honest. Like Brexit. I mean, it's like how much more shit can this country deal with than the. I mean, the Brexit thing in regards to musicians, it sounds like it's just going to be and just a whole lot of admin and a whole lot of expense. And then there was talk of if a touring company leave Britain and then go to Europe, that they were going to have to change the whole touring backline or crew, because it's going to cost so much to get all these individual passports that you'd be cheaper to just get a new crew. 10 years from now, I hope Scotland's independent. I think we'll do fine. I think we would do great as a country, just being Scotland. Personally, I hope that I'm playing loads of music things and back to touring and stuff. So the song I wanted to add is called Grey Matter by Oingo Oingo Boingo. I don't know if you've ever heard them before, but it's Danny Elfman's band from the 80s. And it's very like I love his music's insane, and like all his film music. To me, they sound like Devo. Like they're a bit like Devo, but a bit more like sinister and a bit more like theatrical kind of. I think it is a bit controversial, but I would remove the Beatles. All you need is love. I don't not like the song. I think it's a nice song, but I just one that you've heard a million times. I'm fine if I never hear that song again. I think the bass chose me. Like I started playing guitar. My gran had an acoustic from Argos that she bought for like 40 quid or whatever that had 3 strings on it, and I started playing that, and then kept playing. I got an actual guitar when I was like 15 or something. Then I went to do work experience in sound control before it was whatever it's called now in Edinburgh, and I just saw the bass and I was like, I need this. So I will save up. And I think they gave me it was a cheap one, like it's like an Ibanez metal bass that was like 300 new or something, but I think they sold me it for like 170 quid or something. So I just had to like ask my parents nicely and do a lot of chores. I think I just heard like every bass player that's like roughly my age, like I just heard Red Hot Chili Peppers and I was like, I want to be that guy. Cool. Basically, I just never stopped playing music, and I think there's a kind of attitude with everyone probably goes, oh, if I haven't done anything by this age, I'll just stop, or I haven't done it, and then I don't know. In a way, like I've never got married. I don't have kids, so there was never anything that was kind of big that happened that my life changed, and I was like, I actually don't have time to do this anymore. Through like my old flatmate, I got a few gigs through the Go team because he was friends with Adam, who gave me the gigs, and then I was just like, holy shit, this is insane! Like I can't believe I'm playing on the Go team. I'm like, how cool! And then the cat who plays with Katie, I went to uni with her, so I mean we're talking like 10 years from when we kind of kept in touch like on Facebook, but not like a great deal. And then she's like, oh, I'm moving to Glasgow, then we're friends. And she's like, oh, I'm going to put your name forward. And I was like, cool, okay. So just don't stop. Yeah, so the Go team, oh my God, like they're such a phenomenal band. I think they have such a unique sound, eh? Like Ian, the kind of like writes and produces and all that. Like his sound is incredible. Like it's very kind of like 60s, but they were quite a big live band as well, and they're all really like individual and really fun. Like when you watch them on stage, it's just like all you just see is like amazing like outfits, and the front person Ninja is just like so much fun to watch. Like she never stands still.